What's up, guys? Mandalore from Mighty Wallets getting ready for the final fateful day of Geonosis territory battles. Uh, I'm not looking forward to this last day because, as you can see, so far I have 53 waves completed out of, I think, a possible 60 in the first three phases, so I don't know how well that bodes for phase 4. We did max out stars for the previous day, still with a few people not having battled, so maybe there'll be some spillover today to make up for the inevitable failed combat mission waves. It's looking to be a brutal one. I will be on the Escape podcast on Thursday, July 4th, for a full debrief of the Geonosis territory battles, so definitely tune into that. As we get to this last day here, looking at this mission, guarantee you we're going to see Anakin, Grandmaster Yoda, and General Kenobi at the end of that, if we make it to the end of that. So we'll see. Yeah, these are going to be brutal. There are some big territory point numbers up for grabs here, but my gut tells me that they are going to require a whole lot of G13s in order to really get those going. Platoons are going to be important today because I feel like without maxing platoons and getting these bonuses and removing the ATTE down in the south, you're going to have a real problem even completing the first couple of waves. Certainly got to get that ATTE out. Obviously, the special mission we won't be able to go for because it requires Wat Tambor. We only got just over a dozen shards of Wat Tambor from yesterday's events. So it's definitely going to be interesting, but you definitely have to knock out this ATTE or you are up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. We might be up Schitt's Creek without a paddle anyway, but certainly want to try and maximize our potential in terms of winning battles. So, don't forget, Escape Podcast, Thursday, July 4th, 10 a.m. Eastern, I believe is when it starts. So definitely tune in for that. All right, so we're going to jump in here. We filled all the platoons. It's still going to be a scary day. Ships should be pretty easy. I'm not even going to film the entirety of ships because there's only one battle, so you can pick from your best. I went with Thrawn, HT, XB, Silencer to start, with Sun Fac, Gauntlet, Emp Shuttle. Off the bench, it's really a foregone conclusion. You just have to not die, and with HT, that's actually pretty easy. Certainly with the Thrawn capital ship, you can survive, you can heal, and then ultimately, when you get to that insta-kill, heal up, that ultimate really just makes it a whole lot easier. So this is pretty standard. I don't think anyone should have trouble with this fleet battle. So we'll let it play out, and then I'll jump back in with the combat missions. Alright, I'm gonna attempt this one with Dooku and Geos, which may be a poor choice. I'm kind of upset that I won't be able to utilize this Brood Alpha leadership ability, because Dooku is the given leader here. That ultimately might end up meaning I'm going to lose this thing, but we'll see. Oh, great. And I pull Shakti at the open. That's wonderful. There's absolutely no way I'm going to even come close to winning this one. Oh, man, I really should have gone with GG droids. Oh, boy. Yep, there's one down. And okay, everybody's dead. Look at that. That battle lasted all of about 10 seconds. I'm actually running my buddy's account, and I went in with GG Droids. Granted, I did not pull Shakti on this one on with his account. I ran GG Droids, and it was easier. I did not beat it, but it definitely was easier. And in fact, the second round is Padawan Anakin, Grandmaster Yoda, and General Kenobi. So let's just watch me wipe here, and then we'll move on to something that I can actually win. 0. That's so embarrassing. Good Lord. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Alright, now we're on to Sith Empire. I 4 forward with this team the whole rest of TB, so we'll see if it can make par in Phase 4. You never know, but if there's a team that's going to do it, it's going to be this one. So we'll see how this one plays out, and keep our fingers crossed. Okay, so I lost HK, I'm in an L, and there goes my Malik. Oh boy. Yeah, I really shouldn't have done that AoE, so don't make that mistake that I did, because that probably just cost me this thing. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hopefully I can at least get to wave 4 to try and get those few extra points. But what are you gonna do? Live and learn. This is looking a little dicey. Yep, there goes Revan. I should be able to complete this round, but I'll be dead within the first half a second of the next one. Alright, so one thing that I'm learning already in Wave 4, maybe I'll be able to apply it going forward, is that maybe don't save cooldowns for the next wave, because that next wave is definitely not a guarantee. So here we go. Alright, final wave, and give it about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not even. Holy Tamara. Okay, let's move on to the next battle. Alright, we're going to go with GG droids on this next one. My GG is not 13 yet. I am stuck at the HoloLens bottleneck, which is a pain in the balls. Hopefully I can G13 him within the next couple of days. Maybe I'll get really lucky on a heroic Sith raid payout or something, because I used all my my Grand Arena Championship currency on those HoloLenses, and I bought them in the weekly shipments. So I could be sitting one piece away on the HoloLenses for quite some time, unless the RNG gods favor me, but we'll see. So we'll let this one play out and see how far I get. Alright, so we're in wave 3. My Magna's about to die. Yep, there he goes. Hopefully I can take these guys out with the remaining GG droids. Try and get myself and my guild some territory points. Not overly optimistic about this one, because I still got a full team ahead of me. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. But not so bad considering I don't have a G13 GG, but What are you gonna do? I spend more money than most on this game, and I'm, as you can clearly see, struggling, so I feel bad for F2P. I'll definitely talk about this on the debrief on Thursday, and I've alluded to it several times, but this new territory battle, I think there's going to be a lot of mergers and acquisitions in terms of guilds. I think there's going to be a, so to speak, melt up of the top 200 or so guilds. I think a lot of people are going to join forces with and put together their best 50 out of 100 and try and really get going on this TB, because it's not easy. It requires full participation. Honestly, it requires a decent investment. Clearly, though, you can muscle your way through the first three waves by just deploying mass GP. This fourth phase, though, doesn't look like you're going to be able to do that. I know that Team Instinct stacked their first guild in an attempt to try and max out these stars, but I honestly don't think that even TI are going to be able to do that or do this, because it is brutal. I mean, you need a whole lot of GP to come close to maxing out these stars, because you're sure as shit not making all these territory points on the combat waves. All right, let's just watch me wipe and we'll move on to the next one. All right, we're going with my somewhat trusty triumvirate Gat and Crew. Really don't like Crew as the fifth. I just don't have a better alternative. He's already getting shellacked pretty good, and it's the first 15 seconds of this combat mission, of the first wave of this combat mission, so we'll see how far I can actually get with this thing. All right. Alright, so here we are trying to finish out wave 2, and I'm already in a spot of bother. I'm going to save my cooldowns for the next wave, seeing as I still have 4 out of my 5 starters. That's probably going to come back to bite me, but I know I can beat this wave. I want to see, oh, there goes Gat. I want to see if I can have a fighting chance at the next one, but it doesn't look super promising. Alright, this is wave 3 still, and I got a whole bunch of clones, including an elite ARC Trooper. ARC Troopers are really, really dangerous, and the sergeants aren't really all that much less dangerous, so I don't think I'm going to make it very far in this one. Maybe I'll kill a couple of tunes. One. I killed one. Jeez. Alright. Let's go on to the next beatdown. I'm going to try my bounty hunters. Hopefully I can at least get 2 completed waves out of them, because, geez, this is the incline, the DPS output from the enemies and the level of difficulty is a steep uptick from phase 3. Oh my, even poor Django over. Luckily Django's got a revive, but good lord. Alright, let's see how far I get. hate this Jedi Vanguard. I hate Jedi Vanguard. I'm not even going to pass this second wave here. This Vanguard's going to AoE and take out my entire team. Just wait for it. It's going to happen. It is inevitable. Oh, wow. Clone Sergeant just killed them. Luckily, they all had revives, but now I still got to wait for Vanguard. And waiting for the inevitable. Oh, here we go. Last licks. Oh, wow. Vanguard's not even going to get to kill everybody. They're just going to get whittled down on their own. Well, that was brutal. The best I went was a 3 for 4 today, minus the ships, because who cares about that? We should max out ships. I think we will get. Let's take a look first at my combat waves. Yeah, so I only completed, I think, a total of 9 waves today, out of a much larger possible total. I honestly don't know off the top of my head what the max waves is, but I'm sure it's up in the 70s. I know I missed 7 leading up to this, so it's definitely in the mid to high 70s, and I only got 62. So yeah, that's brutal. I'm by no means the top guy in my guild. I'm probably about middle of the pack in Mighty Walls, but so I think we'll get in the 27 to 28, 29 star range. Yeah, I think that's the best we'll get. Don't forget to tune in to Escape Podcast Thursday, July 4th, 10 a.m. I'll see you guys there for a debrief. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and share, and don't forget to whale harder.